are at the top of Glen Pass. We've done 2 passes today. It's not 10 o'clock yet. Glen Pass is about 12,000 foot. We've come a hell of a long way up. This is a much harder climb than Forest was, a lot less technical, but just grinding uphill all day. The views though are pretty stunning, and hopefully today should just be downhill for the rest of the day. It's never like that. And now we've got the descent down, which is going to be fun. We are down from Glen Pass, the sketchiest, most unpleasant pass we've done. Horrible up, horrible down, slippy, rocks to climb over. Really crap. Don't think anyone enjoyed.
Oh my butt.
We've got an awesome alpine lake. Gonna stop down here for lunch. The snow is getting really slushy, but it is stunning here.
So cool.
We've just crossed the Arrow Lake outlet. It is before 6 AM. The best way to describe it is balls deep and freezing cold. If you watch, Katie is just about to submerge. There we go. Fuck that. We have come slightly lower down for the first time in a while. We're in proper trail, green trees and everything like that. A lot of water, 2 river crossings so far. There probably will be more. We're definitely going to end up going back into the snow line. But it's nice to enjoy it while it lasts. You can make river crossings a little bit safer looking for a bridge. I mean, the trail's meant to go straight across here, but that works. It's 9 AM. We have just stopped for our hour lunch break at 9, so a little bit further left to go up the mountain. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will try to not get wet. Wow, this is really, really rocky. Oh god. Yeah, this is sketchy. I mean, well played whoever made this thing. I'm putting camera away. This I would call not a river crossing. Later start this morning, about 5 AM leaving, planning to get to Pinchot Pass early this morning, and then carry on and cross some quite unpleasant rivers. It's a relatively short day today. Some of the group here, the rest I think are down the mountain, and if you look really closely, Rocket Man is only walking with one sandal, because the other is somewhere in a river. Well, this is it. Top of Pinchot Pass, about 12,000 feet. It's still quite early. Not technical at all, just a grind, uphill grind through snow. But the views, once again, really aren't too bad when you get to the top. Just got another river crossing today, and then Mather tomorrow. Here we have a little bit of debate on how we cross this. Pretty badass. Hey there, it is 10 past 2. We are at mile 814 essentially. We have decided that the snow is too melty and too slushy, walking is no fun, you slip and slide and you just hate your life. So we've set up camp. We've had to dig a little hollow in the snow so we have somewhere to sleep. The nearest water is too far to be bothered to walking, so we are melting snow. It is very adventurous. We're up bright early at 4, starting walk at 4 tomorrow morning to climb Mather Pass. And then it's all good. It's all good here. It is 5:30 in the morning. We have just climbed Mather Pass, 12,000 feet. It has been a steep climb, ice axes the whole way, knackering, absolutely beautiful sunrise. But the way down, we just climbed there and that was insane.
Oh god, that was kind of terrifying.
Damn!
Holy shit. Oh wow, that's scary.
So we are now having to walk on Palisade Lake, which is frozen, and definitely not a safe thing to be doing. Never mind. Hello, Mammoth.
Oh no. Oh, come on.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
You're such a poser.
Will you wait for a picture?
We've come a long way so far. Beautiful little valley. I think we're going to the end of that and camping somewhere down the end of there. Now we're in a valley where things aren't fully frozen. It is gorgeous, everything is green. Got this lake and then this woodland. And I think tomorrow we got Muir Pass, so back in the snow. We're nearing camp for the night and we're going to be watched through the night by this huge peak. We've been walking for a fair old while, left camp just after 4 AM and it's been, well, it's a 6 mile uphill slog and we've got to go all the way up to that pass. Up there, Muir Pass. It's bloody knackering. It's not technical, it's just a grind. Well, that was a hell of a grind, 6 miles uphill. I'm knackered. I am absolutely knackered. But we are at Muir Hut at the top of Muir Pass. I'm not entirely sure it was worth that climb, but we did it. These passes are beautiful, but my God, the amount of work that's needed. So easy-ish climb, no technical, no need for axes, just spikes and poles, just long. Here we are, in the shelter.
So cool. This is so cool. I want a room in my house like this.
Yeah, this would rock your, this would rattle your teeth. All right, what's the line? Looks like it's just straight out.
We've just had lunch. It's been about 12.5 miles today so far, all on snow, incredibly tiring. Mill Pass is lovely, but it's just been a big grind. It's all slushy and horrible. Thankfully we're now going down into the valley where it should be, well, not drier because there's loads of meltwater, but at least not slushy. Planning another 5 to make a 17-ish day, and then take it from there. So we're down in the meadow in the bottom of the valley after Muir, and this is meant to be a field with a river running through it, and it's a lake. Good morning. This is Evolution Creek. We crossed it at the alternate crossing route last night in the evening. The water wasn't actually that deep and not that fast flowing, but I would strongly recommend people take the alternate. Today we're just ambling along down the valley to the bottom of Selden Pass. So we had a lie-in, only got up at, well, I only started walking at 6, which was beautiful. And I think today we just stroll down this lovely green valley, which is great. Rivers in the Sierras are scary. I'm really glad we don't have to cross this anymore for a while. So, new area, John Muir Wilderness. Very nice. It's great when there's no snow. The Sierras are really lush and green, good woodland, well maintained trail. Still don't believe there are bears here. So we are heading up towards Selden Pass. It's been a really pleasant day so far, done about 9 and a bit miles, and it's nearly 10 AM, which is lovely. I'm wearing this fetching bug net because I'm overly dramatic and I hate mosquitoes. Now we're down the bottom of the valley. I've had 2 bites and I don't give them a third chance, so bug net it is. I look ridiculous, but there you go. We met some rangers who were doing some trail maintenance who said that Selden Pass is quite nice and there shouldn't be too much snow up there and the views should be good, so I'm looking forward to it. There's a lovely stretch of trail here, very pleasant. The climb up to Selden Pass so far, not very technical, just miles and miles and miles of switchbacks. Snackering though, it's really hot today. Beautiful, but hot. So, originally today we didn't actually plan to go up Selden Pass. We planned to have a short day, get up late, chill out near a bit lower, and then come up later on and then go down the other side and a day or so to VVR. We decided to push on. It is about 3 in the afternoon. We have just crawled up a slushy slope and with the plan to camp the other side and then VVR or Vermilion Valley Resort tomorrow for like cooked food and resupply and so on, which is great because we're running low. But that is the view. it's pretty good. Now we're above the snow line. It's hard going, it's slushy, but it's pretty. On the other side we have Nikki and more mountains. Always more mountains. But hopefully VVR tomorrow with a little boat ride and then a couple of days to Mammoth. This is the other side of Selden Pass. It's honestly beautiful, the frozen lakes and everything like that. It's incredible how unspoilt it is. Just a thin line of footprints where we need to go. Other than that, this place is empty. It's amazing. And this is our last river crossing of the day. It's about 4 PM. This is probably the calmest point, mildly deep, probably about waist or more. Pretty cold. But further downstream it gets a bit more rapid, so it looks like we're wading up where Nikki is. We're at the ferry to go to VVR to get food and take a zero and eat and relax and so on. And Chongo is now part of the crew, it looks like. So, all hail Captain Chongo. We are at Vermilion Valley Resort. We came in yesterday afternoon. They put a little ferry on so you get across the river, across the lake on this little ferry, stay here overnight, free camping. Food is really good, pretty awesome food, but it all does add up. So for them to resupply the shop here, it's a 3¼ hour drive to the nearest like supermarket. So this is super in the middle of nowhere, but it's so relaxed. I think that it's aimed at people coming down with families for the weekend and chilling by the lake and fishing and that, but for hikers it's a godsend. Resupply, mildly expensive, but got everything we need. 2 more days to Bishop and then 2 more days to Mammoth and then we're good. Goodbye to the beach at VVR. Back on the ferry. And we're crossing this little stream with beautiful waterfall on it. Might get wet feet though. I say might. We will get wet feet. We're back on the snow, heading up for the last pass before Bishop. So should be before Mammoth, sorry. Should be getting into Mammoth tomorrow. And I just wanted to show you these wonderful creations called sun cups. These are the bane of the Sierras. They are the worst thing in the world. What happens is the sun melts bits, leaving shadows which then don't melt, so you get these peaks and troughs. And in the morning they are rock solid and they are an absolute trash on your ankle trying to stay upright. And in the afternoon the top is slush and you put your foot on it to stabilise yourself and you just power slide. Everyone loves a good sun cup. And you tend to get fields of them. Far, far away. It's not a very hard climb up to the top of Silver Pass. Just there's no set trail, it's all buried under snow and the sun cups. So it's just slow going, it's not hard. Just want to get off it before the sun cups start to melt and it gets all slushy. Hopefully, I gather there's a nice glissade down the other side, so that'll be nice. And then all goes well, Mammoth tomorrow, and food and rest and all that jazz. We left the group this morning because they were walking a bit faster. We have spent most of the day so far lost. I mean, we're getting to the points, but I don't see no trail. I see vague footprints, and you're just following those. And we've had a make our own adventure time, which is pretty but really stressful. Go on, you got this.
I haven't got this.
You got this. It's a frozen lake, you're fine.
I've got this. Oh my god, this is dumb.
It's about 5 AM, and today's the day we get to Mammoth for resupply, food, rest, all that jazz. I just wanted to show you the best thing about waking up at 5 AM, which is these views. Sun hasn't come up, glass mirror lake with ice on it. It is phenomenally beautiful. I mean, it is freaking cold, but it is beautiful. We have now made it 900 miles on the Pacific Crest Trail. That's quite a long way. Still quite a long way to go.